Hi guys, I'm Tom Nguyen. Tom Nguyen here. Hey, it's Tom Nguyen. Hi, I'm Tom Nugent. Tom Nguyen. Tommy Nakajima here. Hi, I'm Tom Davidson. And let's talk pro comics. All done. Set that over here. Does it work at all or not?
No, it's not fine at all. It's totally fine. That's okay. I'm making it work though, man. I'm an artist. I mean, gotta take something that's ugly.
So one of the strengths of an artist is to make your mistakes look intentional. Magic.
Contractor. Okay, so I measured across the top of my other fridge, and I'm like, oh, perfect, man. That baby's gonna fit. I mean, it's gonna be tight, but it's gonna fit. Okay. Well, I didn't. I'm not smart enough to measure down to where the countertop is. You assume the contractor's gonna line the countertop up with the cabinet up top. So I gotta have a contractor come in and move the countertop over like this much, literally, like an inch, this much, for it to fit. So, but then what do you think the next thing is out of her mouth?
Well, you need something to
Oh, we can't have stainless steel fridge and white dishwasher, white microwave, white oven.
Then you just say, well,
It looked fine to me.
where's this SNES record cover gonna hang?
Actually, you know, she's pretty cool about that stuff.
That's cool.
She lets the Red Sonja hang on the staircase. So I don't know too many wives that would go along with that.
Hi guys, I'm back. So a question I get a lot at comic conventions is, do I get to keep all the art that I've worked on? And the short answer is yes and no. Depends on what era I'm coming from as far as my work goes. Back in the day, when all the artists worked traditional, for me at least with DC Comics, when I worked with Doug, we would it would be he would get 2/3 of the book and I would get 1/3 of the book, but every book it would like flip flop. So in other words, for issue one he would get the first 2/3 of the book and I would get the last 1/3, and then the next issue he would get the first. No wait, I would get the first 1/3 and he would get the last 2/3, and it would just kind of rotate that way. Um, as far as covers, when I was doing covers regularly with him, I think I got every third or fourth book cover or something like that. I don't quite remember. It's been a while. Nowadays, because people are working digital, it's a little bit different. I think in general, back in the day, the companies would kind of split the pages for you. But nowadays, since the pencilers kind of do their own work, they scan it. They send the high-res scans to the inker, and then the inker prints out their own boards, and then they ink it. They scan those inked pages, and then it goes back to the publisher for print. The penciler essentially has his own set of originals, so he doesn't have to split those pencils with anyone. The inker has their own set of originals. They don't have to split it with anyone. So it kind of works out better that way, and that both artists get the entire book that they've worked on or the storyline. And then you have the odd times where the penciler and inker, they kind of live close to each other, they're friends, and if they happen to work on the same pages, like the inker works directly over the penciler's original pages, nowadays they can kind of split it up however they want. At least in the situation with me and Doug, or me and Pat Gleason back in the day, and I actually put up a short video a while back about me and Pat splitting pages. Literally, we just kind of did whatever. you have that agreement. You could do whatever you want. When I worked with Pat Olive on Barbed Wire and Catwoman, we would, we'd never met in person, but we communicated regularly. And, we didn't have to send our pages back to the companies to have them split it up. Now they just let us do whatever. And we just said, hey, here are the pages I got. How do you want to split it? If we're doing the traditional 2/3 and 1/3 split. And he just picked his pages, and I just picked my, he picked his pages. I let him pick. I don't really care. And I just kind of got the leftovers. So that's how that worked. And a follow-up question to that is, well, what do you do with the pages after you split them? Well, you could do literally whatever you want. And most of us guys, we sell them. So some of us will go through an art dealer. Some of us will just take them to conventions and put them in our portfolios for sale. And some of us have websites that we list the pages on. And we just literally sell them as supplemental income. So we've already been paid the page rate for doing the book. And it's kind of nice to have that little bonus of being able to make additional income by selling the original art after you've been paid to do it. So whether it's a sentimental enough value to you to keep it, I know some people like to keep their favorite pages and frame it. They're art collectors themselves. I have a couple pages I have kept because they just mean something to me. But other times when, if I need the money, I'll sell it. I don't have a problem making money off of my artwork, that's for sure. Now, if you're working all digital, then the point is moot. There's nothing to split. And that's the question for today. How do we deal with splitting art pages? And I hope you enjoyed it, learned something from it. See you next time.